Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to do some quick maintenance. Well, not really maintenance. We have to do a quicker repair. Hopefully it's quicker on the Nissan Titan. It is a 5.0 Cummins, and the rear fuel filter housing sprung a leak on top. So I ended up getting a salvage part because the new part is $1,200 from Nissan, or I could upgrade to a fast fuel system, which is it's about $1,000 either way I slice it. So I went with a salvage part first. I got it from Facebook Marketplace for 150 bucks. The actual filter housing is cracked, but the upper section is still functional. So I can use my filter housing and then the upper lift pump section, which is what's leaking on mine, and I should be able to get it fixed as long as this one's not leaking. So I'll show you what I got. So this was from a salvage 2016, I think. 2016 5.0 Cummins Nissan. So mine is leaking right up here somewhere. It's cracked. It's just leaking from the top down the side. At first I thought it was the seal, so I replaced the filter and the seal and greased it, and it still persisted, and crawled up under there and gave it a little closer look, and it's coming from this little configuration up here. So could be that since these are all plastic, maybe one of these little inlets or outlets cracked. But either way, that's what the subject of the project is for today. So this one was so cheap because it's got a crack right there. He thinks that's from transit whenever they towed it, or maybe when the lift truck picked it up in the tow yard, or I don't know. But didn't really care about that since I can use the bottom section of mine. Just need to make sure this is good. Considering they're 1,200 bucks, I gave him $125 for this. Actually, it was $119.55 with shipping. So basically he sold it to me for 100 bucks, and I had to pay for the shipping to get it here. But nice little Facebook Marketplace find. Kept my eye out pretty much all winter for this. So hopefully we'll get her sealed up. The only thing I have a question is about this threaded section right here. How we're going to actually seal that up. If there's a rubber O-ring on it, it looks like maybe this is beveled a little bit right there, and an O-ring might sit on there, but I guess I'm not going to really know until I get into it. And that's the whole point of this video, because nobody's posting videos about these trucks. So hopefully this video will be able to assist someone else in at least diagnosing or feeling a little bit more confident in replacing their rear filter housing, which apparently this is a common problem. So before you spend $1,000, try to find yourself a salvage part and then fix it and sell it, which is exactly what I plan to do. All right, guys, we're out here. It's pretty cold, so we got to make this quick. But I wanted to show you guys so here's your rear fuel filter housing. Okay. Here's where your guard mounts. Take your guard mount off, and then take a screwdriver and push up on the green tabs, and it just slides up. Obviously you want to drain your fuel filter first, so drain your fuel filter and then slide those tabs up, and these hoses come right off. Ooh, sorry, try not to drop that in my drip pan. But so slide the green tabs up, hoses slide right off on both sides. Same with the little white tab. The red tabs, slide those up on both sides, and they just pop right off. They just slide right off. So I'm going to clean up these connections a little bit. Then you unplug your lift pump from the top. This is the bottom plug. That's the top plug. You unplug this from the top, and then take your mount bolts out, and it comes right out right there. Mine was leaking from right in here somewhere, and you can see it's all corroded. So definitely needed cleaned up and replaced. We'll go grab the other one, slap it in here and run it through a prime cycle, and hopefully that takes care of the leak. All right. One thing you want to check, I had to pop this little coupler off. It has a blue O-ring on it. So I was able to heat that up and it came right off. All right, so it's been running for about 5 minutes with some cardboard underneath it. I don't see any drips. Crawl in here. Doesn't look wet. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But you're gonna want to do yourself a favor and get yourself a little bit of diesel fuel. I just put it in a gas can. I emptied it out, put it in a gas can. Make sure you prime your filter. Okay, so I'm not really sure why the video cut off there, but what you want to make sure that you do is you have a little bit of diesel on the side so that you can prime your filter. Just basically fill up the filter canister before you screw it on. Otherwise, all that air is going to get in there, and you're not going to have any fuel pressure. You'll get the dash warning. So once I did that, it fired right up. But that is going to be a wrap. If you liked the video, hopefully it helped out. Like, subscribe, share the video, and hopefully this will help other Titan owners. All right, peace.